Welcome to Eurosport Swindon. I'm here with Big Phil Williams. How you doing, Phil?
Yeah, good, Steve, thanks.
Superb. We're here at Horseshoe Gym tonight, at Keith Mayo's gym, where you just signed your professional forms. So the professional career starts here, doesn't it?
Yeah, finally put pen to paper and signed professional. Been a long time coming. Keith's been pushing me to do it. Everyone's been pushing me to do it. I keep saying I'm going to do it, and finally it's done. So yeah, let the work commence.
So the talking stops and the training,
Yeah,
hard training
it.
starts now.
Hard training starts now. Got to dig in, got to work hard, and get ready for the different world, really.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, really excited. It's given me the kick that I need to get up and train hard and get the best out of me, instead of just keep messing around with these white collar fights, having a fight, and going out and drinking and doing whatever for the next 3-4 weeks until I get another fight, and then training hard. I just got to keep it going, you know. Get in good shape, and I lose it. So it's all about maintaining it now, consistency and dedication.
Yeah, sure. Well, what's been the delay with you turning professional? Because I think we talked about it a couple of months ago again, and then you drifted back to the white collar again. Didn't you?
Yeah, I had some issues actually arising, some allegations that were put against me, so I wasn't in no position to get a license until that was resolved, and it's now been resolved, so I'm straight and I can proceed with what I need to do. So yeah, a setback that was out of my control through no fault of my own. It's been rectified, as I said, so now I'm clear. I can get back on with it.
And you spent a bit of time down at Paddy Fitzpatrick's gym.
Yeah, I was doing a bit.
You know, an amateur career as well.
Yeah, I was thinking about going back and having a crack at the ABAs or the under 10 novices. You know, it was great crack, great bunch of lads, but financially I just couldn't cope. That's what drew me back into the white collar. Earn a few quid, you know, take the kids out and stuff, get something back from all the times you're in the gym and away from home. So yeah, that's the reason why it. And as I said, you know, I've been talking to Keith, I think since he's been a promoter about turning over, and keeps saying I'm going to, and I don't, and so finally we've done it. So just looking forward to it.
You know, you built up quite a good reputation as a white collar boxer. You're a big name there. What are your aspirations as a pro boxer?
Just give it 100%. As I said, it's a dangerous league out there. You know as well as I do the kind of guys that are in the heavyweight division. You've got people like Anthony Joshua that are just, you know, knocking people out for fun. Your Tyson Furies, right down to, you know, top 10. There's not many ranked heavyweights out there, but the ones that are out there are dangerous, and you know they're the ones you've got to watch. So to me, they're role models to me, and you know I watch them and admire them, and I've got to put the work rate in if I want to be anything close to them. So it's just a big challenge.
You mentioned the division there, and you know there's not many, you know, class heavyweights, you know, out and about. It is a division that if you have got it what it takes, you could climb that ladder quite quickly. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, I'm always looking at heavyweights that are pros and watching the videos and stuff, and to be honest, fit me. I believe certain people that I've seen, you know, I could beat if I'm fit, but that's what lets me down, and I think that's what lets down a lot of boxers is the fitness and the dedication, putting the time in. So that's where I need to dig in now, and as I said, get up in the morning and get out on the road, and you know, get in the gym and sparring and conditioning and nutrition and everything like that. But I've got good contacts for that, and that will all, you know, hopefully fall in place now.
Yeah. And do you think the fact that you signed those forms now, you know you're now a professional boxer, do you think that's going to spur you on?
Yeah.
And almost the fear of some of the opponents you're going to be fighting?
Yeah, exactly. So signing it and knowing now, you know, as the term says, shit just got real. It did get very real just by signing into that world. You know, that calibre of opposition that I'll be facing has made me realise, right, I've got to dig in, because if I'm not going to dig in, I'm going to get made to look stupid. I'm going to end up getting knocked out most fights, to be honest with you, because in that league, you know, it only takes one shot, as we know. So I've got to overcome the odds and, you know, start surprising people, really. Yeah. I'm fresh, as I said, you know, I've come from nowhere. People wouldn't have heard about me in the pro game. So I've just got to kind of spruce up and, you know, come out of the woodwork as such and make people think, well, you know, who's this guy? He's come out of nowhere and he's got a good prospect, you know, hopefully I can do that. time will tell, you know. I just got to do what's expected of me and get in the gym and train hard.
You got enough role models in Swindon, you know, who are, you know, having, you know, decent careers at the moment as professionals. One of those being Lawrence Bennett, who you know really well.
Yeah, Lawrence, you know, it's great because he always helps me out with, you know, fights that I've had in the white collar. So I'm always sparring with him. He's always telling me things that I need to be improving on, and obviously, as we know, he's got a big fight himself for an English title, so he's sort of up there. So to have people like that around me, you know, I'm grateful. Other pros, you know, like got Islam, who's obviously my main coach, who's very experienced, trained obviously Jamie Cox as an amateur.
He's a former Russian champion as well.
Yeah, former champion himself. So
yeah, I was going to ask you that, who was going to be training you? Going to stick with Islam?
Yeah, Islam's going to be my main. I mean, I ain't going to lie, he's taught me everything that I know, to be honest with you. That's brought the best out in me. I have spoken to Richard, and I do admire what Rich does with regards to his conditioning, the dedication that he puts in, you know, morning, evening. He's on it 24/7. I did say to him that I do want to still work with him because I feel that he can bring stuff to me that I'll need. He's fully appreciative of that, and you know, said that we'd tie up and we'll start arranging stuff. So yeah, there's many a contact. Paddy, I spoke to Paddy. He said he didn't really feel it was the right time at the moment for me to go pro, but if I did, he would appreciate that, and I'd be more than welcome to go down there, spar with the likes of Luke and some of his pro guys. So you know, the contacts are there, the support's there. Everyone's entitled to their opinion at the end of the day, but I've got to do what's best for me.
For sure. When do you think you'll have your first fight? I mean, obviously all your forms and your medical and all that's got to go through with the British Boxing Board, but you looking towards the end of the year, maybe December in Swindon?
Yeah, initially when I spoke to Keith, we were thinking about the October show, but unfortunately I've got a family holiday plan. I do believe there's another show in December, so I'm hopeful that December is a realistic time for me to make my debut. If it's not, it's not, but in my head, the time it's going to take to get licensed, I think December's quite a realistic time frame. So hopefully December on the Swindon show. Not sure the venue, but hopefully be in Swindon, and that'd be the first point of call, if you could say.
And after you've made your debut, presumably you want to stay as busy as possible?
Yeah, I do want to stay busy. I've said that from the start. I don't want to be fighting 2-3 times a year. If I can fight twice a month, I'm happy to do that. You could kind of say, you know, I want to go on the road and just fight. I want to get myself in that condition where if the phone rings and someone says to Keith, I've got someone that needs to fight, you can say, yeah, I've got a heavy that's ready. I'll always be ready, and we just go out there and we just try and cause as many upsets as we can.
Cool. And just prior to you making your professional debut, you've got one more white collar fight on the Rumble show on August 29th.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, I got one more tough fight. Cole Mallinson, I know he's been tipped off to also turn over pro quite soon. I know his good friend Ben Heat recently turned over. So Cole is another guy that, you know, I have the utmost respect for. He's a tough guy, and next Saturday, obviously, me and him are doing a 5-rounder in Swindon. So I've been training for that. Looking forward to that. Obviously, with the white collar, it's going to die down now. You know, realistically, that could be my last one. Once the board, fingers crossed, approve me, then that'll be it. Be no more white collar. So
hoping to make a statement in your
go out next Saturday and finish with a bang, hopefully, and then move on to bigger things.
What sort of a fight do you think that will be?
Chess match. I think it's going to be a chess match. He's very technical. I'm more of a boxer than a brawler. So I've been trained by his in and out type fighter. It's going to be entertaining. Definitely, I think the crowd will be in for a treat, especially over 5 rounds. Hard to call it, but I think if I box, I think I'll beat him. My home show, and as I said, I want to go out with a bang and then work on to bigger things.
It's likely a fight that's probably going to go the distance, you'd have thought, because you're both class boxers. So.
Yeah, I don't think any of us will get knocked out, to be honest. I don't really know what Carl's chin's like. I certainly ain't going to get knocked out. Again, we're both big boys. It only takes one shot, so you've got to bear that in mind. But I think it'll be 5 rounds of boxing, and the smartest person will come out the winner. But best of luck to Carl, and look forward to obviously that fight next week, and then look even more forward to December really, if I can get on a Swindon Pro show as a debut. That would be the start to a new career.
Exciting times. Well, thanks for joining us, Phil. We wish you all the best
Yeah,
luck next
thanks a lot.
Saturday, and we look forward to hearing about when your debut's going to
Yeah, that'd be brilliant. I'll keep you in the loop.
Happy day.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Cheers, Steve.
Phil.
Thanks a lot.